Okay, so this is Chofetz Chaim, a lesson a day. This is day 71. And if you get anything out of these things, consider donating to AvaTorahJudaism. So you can go to AvaTorahJudaism.org. There's a link in the description, and there's a donate page. It's a 501c3 for our community out here in the Ozarks. So here we go. From his work, Sefer Chofetz Chaim, this lesson is called Possible Harm. So it says, unlike other cases of constructive purpose, protecting someone from possible harm is permissible even when no first-hand information is available. So if one happens to hear that one Jew is plotting to harm another, it is permissible to advise the potential victim to be aware of the suspected plotter. In such a case, where the suspicions are based on hearsay, the information must not be presented as fact. It should be clearly stated that the concerns stem from unconfirmed shorthand information that may or may not be true. So the Chofetz Chaim maintains that although one who fails to warn his fellow Jew of impending danger is in violation of, quote, do not stand aside while your fellow's blood is being shed, and that was discussed yesterday's day 70, this does not apply when one is unable to personally verify that danger does indeed exist. So nevertheless, it is proper to convey even secondhand information if it might spare someone harm. So in the margin it says, any attempt to fully describe the destructiveness of strife will be insufficient. From his work Sefer Shmirat HaLashon, this lesson is called Self-Destruction. So in his last will and testament, Rambam, so Rabbi Moshe ben Maimon, writes, prophets prophesied and wise men spoke many words of wisdom regarding the wickedness of strife, and they did not plumb its full depth. Thus, any attempt to fully describe the great destructiveness of strife will be insufficient. We will therefore offer only brief citations concerning this matter and allow the man of intellect to ponder it further. The Midrash states, Rabbi Berachia said, how destructive is strife? The heavenly court does not exact punishment from the living until the age of 20. The Jewish courts on this earth do not punish until the age of 13 for a male, and yet in the dispute involving Korach, infants were swallowed up into the abyss, as it is written, and their wives, children, and infants. The earth opened its mouth and swallowed them and their households, and etc. And then they and all that was theirs descended alive into the pit. Bamidbar, chapter 16, verse 27, and verses 32 to 33. So the sages taught, 4 are classified as wicked. One who extends his hand to strike his fellow, even if he does not actually strike him. One who borrows and does not repay, a brazen person who has no sense of shame before those of greater stature than himself, and one who engages in strife. So regarding this last sinner, it is written, turn away now from the tents of these wicked men, Korach and his group. How much inner shame should one feel for having been the cause of dispute? So would a person not be unforgiving if someone called him a rasha, so a wicked person, even in private, with no one else present? Should not a person be overcome with shame for having caused himself to be deserving of this description?